welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a very special video and I am very excited to be doing this. So I really wanted to do this video really mostly because the holidays are coming up and I know it can be very triggering for many people, especially if they're in situations where they feel like they're alone or they feel like they may not have anyone, someone who may be going through a rough time, someone who may have lost a family member, or someone who may not have any family or friends, someone who may have lost a really close friend or a breakup, or people who unfortunately aren't able to be with their family and friends this holiday season. I really hope this video helps you guys and inspires you guys to still enjoy the holidays and to also celebrate yourself as well. So before I get started, you guys, I have to talk about my Hanukkah bear. I got it today at Marshall's. And this is how you know I wanted him. I waited in line for about 40 minutes. I was gonna put him back because when I saw how long the line was, I was like, is it worth it? Then I was like, no, I'm not putting him back. He's coming home with me. And look how cute he is, you guys. He has the dreidel and a yarmulke and a tallit. So before I tell you guys some good ideas for the holidays, I kind of wanted to share a little bit of what I've been through with the holidays. With me being out in LA, I'm from DC, so I'm literally on the other side of the world. So I'm very far from family and friends. I have definitely experienced being alone on the holidays, New Year's, birthdays, Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, and it was not easy. It was not easy. Looking back at it, I still don't really know how I pushed through it. The first year when I got my studio, I literally had no friends. I had no friends, no family, no nothing, and when I realized that I was going to be spending the holidays by myself, I definitely got depressed. I definitely couldn't handle it. I was crying a lot. I was very emotional, very moody. It was just really hard to navigate, not just being away from friends and family, but just navigating the fact that I was by myself. I think one of the worst feelings for someone to experience is feeling that they are alone and they don't have anybody, and that nobody wants you and that you should be by yourself, especially around holidays. But then it was also kind of like a Bobby. Hi, Mama. Wait. You want to say hi to everyone? No? Okay. I would say the first 2 years were difficult, but then when COVID hit, that's when it was the most difficult. More so because you really couldn't go to a friend's house if that was an option, or you couldn't go out to a restaurant, or you couldn't see family. I think with COVID, it's like you pretty much had to be isolated in your house. And when you're forced to have to isolate yourself and you're forced to not be able to socialize with people, it mentally takes a toll on you. It really does. And When you're in a situation when you don't have a choice but to be by yourself, it is probably the biggest test in life. That whole saying, you don't realize how strong you have to be until that's your only option. It's 100% true. I think that's the saying. That's the saying, right? Basically, I didn't have a choice but to be strong and to kind of fight through it. When I say depressed, I mean depressed. Like, I would literally be crying in my bed for hours. And some cases I actually wouldn't eat because that's how depressed I was. Everybody experiences depression in different ways. With me, I just literally could not get out of bed, and my place would just be a mess. Pretty much the very common factors that happen when you are depressed. 2 years ago was when I literally said to myself that I was not gonna experience what I experienced the year before. I decided that I was gonna choose to do something to make myself happy. I know many of you are kind of like, well, why didn't you just travel back home? First of all, from LA to DC during the holidays, that plane ticket is like $1,000. I don't have money like that to pay for 2 tickets to go back home just for the holidays. I believe it may have been 2020 when I actually ended up cooking a whole feast for Thanksgiving. And you guys, it was so much fun. And when I say a feast, I literally mean a feast. Like, I cooked macaroni, I cooked greens, I cooked Cornish hens, I cooked sweet potatoes, I cooked red velvet cake, pumpkin pie. I made a whole spread just for me. And honestly, you guys, it was so much fun. It was therapeutic. I enjoyed myself. I ate my tail off. I actually enjoyed just being by myself. Sometimes being alone isn't a bad thing. Sometimes being alone is when you start to figure yourself out and you start to learn your strength. After I did the Thanksgiving, I felt so accomplished. Like, I did something so big on my own. Even though I'm independent and I am always doing stuff on my own, the strength it takes to be like, I'm okay with spending Thanksgiving by myself and I'm gonna cook a meal by myself, it takes a lot of courage to do it. And it's not easy, trust me, it's not easy, but if you are able to push yourself, it is honestly one of the greatest feelings. After that, I got a taste of what it was like to not just be by myself, but to know what it's like to take care of myself. I work a crazy hectic job, and this is why I say sometimes it's not a bad thing to be alone, because you are able to focus on you, you are able to take care of yourself, you are able to clear your mind from stuff and just make time for you, which is so important. I always say with mental health and with anything that you're going through is to be kind to yourself. We don't just put all this pressure on us, but we're too hard on ourselves. And I just want people to know that, like, it's okay to be alone sometimes. So some of the stuff I want to share with you guys is finding things that make you happy. Number 1, if you love to cook, make a home meal for yourself. Make a brunch. When I say making a brunch is probably one of the best things, make your own mimosas, make your pancakes, French toast, waffles, eggs, hash browns. I'm telling you, go to the store, get you a waffle maker, or look up some recipes. Matter of fact, I am going to leave a link for 2 chefs on YouTube that I follow and I love, and check out their recipes. I feel like cooking is so therapeutic and calming and relaxing, so I definitely recommend it. Number 2. Now, if you are someone that doesn't cook, that's okay. If you are comfortable enough to go to a restaurant by yourself, definitely do it. If you don't want to do that, get you some carryout or takeout or order food. And then watch movies. Now, if it's Thanksgiving, watch the holiday movies. Christmas, best holiday movies ever. Make sure you watch The Grinch. You cannot not watch The Grinch. Like, my generation grew up on The Grinch. So if you're my age, just watch The Grinch. Just watch it. Number 3, treat yourself. Spa day. And if you don't go to an actual spa, do it in the comfort of your own home. Run you a bubble bath. Put rose petals in it. Light the room up with candles. Get your champagne and just relax. Get your nails done. If you don't want to do that, go get a massage or get your hair done. Shopping. The best. Shopping. Helps so much. Definitely do it. Number 4. If you are able to, I actually really think this is something that everybody should do. If you are lucky enough to have a 3-day weekend, go on a short trip. If you are comfortable enough and bold enough to travel outside the US, definitely do it. Easter break, I went to Paso Robles, which is a winery. The best experience ever. I seriously recommend short trips. Not only is the drive relaxing, but it really is time away from everybody and everything. Getting out of the area, I think, is very healthy and very well needed in a lot of cases. So if you are able to, rent a hotel somewhere, rent a cabin somewhere, do a short mini trip. Number 5, do things that you have procrastinated on. If you have a business you want to start it. If there's videos you want to make, start making them. If there's a book you want to get started on, do it. This is kind of why I say sometimes it's okay to be alone, because we get so caught up in work that we forget to do things that make us happy, or we aren't able to find the time to be able to get started on the things that we really want to get started. Number 6, create. If you are an artsy person, sew, make a blanket, make a scarf, make a hat, make a t-shirt, make a dress, create something, paint, draw, do pottery. I can't say this enough how much drawing and painting is therapeutic. I would do it all the time when I was younger, and it really legit would calm me in a way that I would just be tuned out from everything. And that's how much I enjoyed it, and that's how much focus I would put in it. But most of all, I loved doing it. I haven't done it recently, but I definitely recommend it. If you don't know how to draw and paint, that is fine. Get you a paint by numbers from Michaels and paint. Take an art class. Take a pottery class. Take a baking class. Redo your place. Like redecorate, remodel your place. I had so much fun designing my dresser and my tables. I literally ordered marble paper from Amazon, and it's like sticky paper. So literally all you have to do is just apply it to the wood, smooth it out, and you're done. And I bought the big diamonds for the knobs, and it just was so much fun to create. So if you have something in your house that you think you could just redesign or create or make look better, do it. Number 7, if you are a nature person, if you love the outdoors, I definitely recommend going somewhere where there's a really nice scenic view, a lake view, a beach view, ocean view, a sky view. Anywhere where you could just enjoy a view and most of all, enjoy a sunset. I don't know about y'all, but I love watching sunsets and watching the clouds change colors and just being mesmerized by it. And I think that's also super therapeutic. Just seeing how nature works. Drive your car somewhere, get you some food, or just go and play music. Or you don't have to play music. You can just sit in your car and watch the sunset or watch whatever view you decide to go. Now, if you're not a nature person or an outdoor person, I still recommend this. Number 8. This is actually gonna sound a little weird. A lot of people will ask me, what do I do to kind of clear my mind and to kind of just relax? One of the things I do, especially after work, I feel so weird for saying this, but watching TV actually really relaxes me. And reason being is because I'm the type, I always watch documentaries. I am obsessed with documentaries. And I actually love watching documentaries on animals. And the reason why is because learning about how animals survive and what they have to do to make sure their generation continues is insane. I actually am obsessed with watching documentaries about elephants and tigers and lions because what they have to do to survive is insane. And seeing how they have family values, how they protect each other and provide for each other, and the rules that they have in their prides and stuff, it's crazy. But the reason why I say documentaries is because it makes you think. It makes you think, it makes you go into deep thought about certain things, which I actually think actually helps you not think about what you're going through. I love watching cooking shows, especially around the holidays, like the challenges, the competitions, the baking competitions. If you just want to sit in the bed and watch TV, there is nothing wrong with that. Or watch movies, nothing wrong with that at all. So do it. Number 9. I cannot believe I forgot this. I feel like only pet parents will understand this. Spend time with your pet. Take your pet on a drive, to the beach, to the park. If you have a cat, enjoy being inside the house with them. People fail to understand how pets are therapeutic to us. Cats and dogs are honestly one of the smartest animals ever. They know when we're feeling down. They know when we're upset. And just having them there and knowing that they genuinely care about us and our well-being, honestly, really legit, will make anybody feel better. Now, if you don't have a cat or dog, I'm gonna need you to get one. So I do actually want to talk about anybody that may be grieving this holiday season, who may have lost a loved one or a friend or somebody close to them, please allow yourself to grieve. I feel like one of the major issues with mental health is we don't allow ourselves to grieve. It is okay to be sad. It is okay to mourn. It is okay to post your feelings. It's okay to express your feelings, and it's okay to cry. Do not dismiss your feelings. If you feel like no one will listen, write it down. Write it in a journal. Allow yourself to not be okay, but still be strong, because that's what the person would want for you. Okay guys, so I feel like that's all of the ideas I have. I listed all of these ideas because I've done majority of these, and they have honestly really helped me through the holidays and just with life in general. And I really hope you take these ideas and use them, and I really hope they work out for you. Please let me know how they do for you. Let me know if you tried them. Let me know if you have any other ideas so I can mention them in my next video. So guys, please take care of yourself this holiday season. Please be kind to yourself. Know that you are loved. Know that your life matters and you are worth being here. And I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. What does this do?
I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. When it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. When it's dry and ready, then the dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short and thin, and when it is so tired, it drops and then I win. My dreidel's always playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play now, let's begin.
Does this even fit?